Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. Today we're starting the video a little bit differently because I actually have ran out of time to record. I have been fiddle-farting, excuse me. I have been messing around with different insert ideas and different embellishment ideas, and time has just gotten away from me. So we're gonna do some simple stuff today just because, yeah. I've ran out of time and I want to make sure you guys have a video. We are currently making the Timeless Printable Scrapbook album. We are making the smallest the smallest album, and I'm using the Rustic charms. There is a video playlist for this album. I will link it up here and down below in the description box. Everything is down below in the description box. I do have two new products that I want to show you during this video. So just stay tuned throughout the video. I've got two new things I want to show you. I'm not going to grab them right this second, but yeah. So this is the cover to this album. So it goes here, but I'm going to remove it so that I can work. The first thing I want to talk about is this here. I had added a magnet. I don't remember if I added it in video or if I just told you about it later, but I don't remember. I ripped this up and put a magnet here. Do you guys remember that? Was that in a video? I think it was. So that it would attach down better to this cover. Or not attached down to the cover, but so it won't flop around. Well, I ended up having to add another magnet because it just got too heavy and it wouldn't go through all the layers. Okay, so this started me down this scenario here, which we haven't done any inserts yet. I was just playing around with ideas, so I'm gonna grab those out. But so yeah, so I need to add a magnet right here, which it's already stuck down. But the next thing I want to do is cover it with some flowers. So that's my thinking. And I don't know, in the last video that you all saw, I cut out a bunch of footage of me trying to find, what was I doing? Trying to find the, what was I doing? Oh, I was trying to, wow. I was trying to see if I could have any flowers like stuck underneath the journal spot. So I had cut some out of some of the cardstock. So this is one of those, and I didn't end up using any of them. But I cut two of them out, but I think I can use both of them in today's video. Here's the other one. There's the other one I cut out. So I cut these two out of just either scraps or the cut apart sheet or something. So I don't remember. This one's from one of the paper scraps, and I don't remember what this one's from. So anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna stick this behind here, see, because I left that tab on. I'm gonna stick this behind here like this, and then this is gonna go over top somehow, and then I've got one of the flowers. It's part of the set of templates that I have already cut out, and I put a little brad in there. I just wanted to do some layers, basically. That's really just all I was wanting. I'll scooch you in a little bit. So you see the 3 layers. I just wanted some layers going on. So let's go ahead and glue that down. Oh, so yeah, I can show you one of the new things. Okay, so here is one of the new stopper toppers. I'll have them linked down below. And look at here. This does not come with the stopper topper. This is a Sugar Bell bottle, and the tips of these are a little bit thick, or a little bit bigger. So the normal stopper topper thickness won't stay in the hole here. So I got these. These are point protectors. So needle point protect, not needle point, knitting needle. Let's see, large. Oh, it says they're pink. Does that look pink to you? That's purple. And you know what purple that is? That's Genevieve Designs purple. Look at. it was just a happenstance that I ran across these. So it's a pack of 4. So what I did was, you can't even see the needle pointing out. I poked a hole through the top here with a pokey tool, not with this. And then I put that in there, and then when I go to put my lid on, it will fit on there snuggly wuggly. Okay, so I'll add these to my Amazon list for this project, and if you want to check them out. I don't think they had very many of these left, so if you want this color, you better get it ASAP. So that's one of the first things. So isn't that cute? And then I put another one on my, this is art glitter glue. So I'm hoping that'll help with my art glitter glue problems. But I didn't change the stopper topper because this one, again, like I said, it was my mom's. So I want to kind of keep her, I want to keep as much of her as I can around me. So yeah, excuse me. So I need to be careful. I either need to attach it to here or just make sure when I pull it up like that. I'm going to start gluing things down, and I'm going to start with this piece here. So I'm just going to put glue on the back side here. And I'm going to stick it in here carefully so that it doesn't make a mess. I don't want it to seep out anywhere. Let's just leave that there for now, just so it won't, we don't want it to stick. Just in case it oozes out. So I need to decide how I want to lay this flower on here. Something like that, maybe. So I'm going to put glue around this magnet. And the magnets I have linked down below, my magnet resources. So be sure to, whoops, I didn't mean to do that one. Be sure to check those out. Something like this. And then I want to stick this in here. Oops, I'm getting glue everywhere. I'm gonna have to look and see. It's not going. I guess that'd be all right. How's that look? It's just a few layers. Really simple. I could probably, no, I'm not gluing that down because that's a pocket. And I had some ideas for, actually let me put my glue thingy back up. I had some ideas, obviously, for in these pockets, and they are photo mats. Like this is from my Photo Mats Essentials 2, and it's for a 3x4 photo. You can put a 3x4 photo there. So I wanted to kind of fill these pockets with some fun stuff, right? Then these are from my journal spots, set number 1, and I had printed on over top of it, but you don't have to. I haven't done anything to them, but so I'm just showing you some ideas that I had for in here. We might come back and embellish some of these things. I don't know, we'll see. And then this is also for my journal spots, set number 1. So I thought that might be kind of cool. Maybe down here though. We'll see. And then this is from my journal, from my Photo Mats Essentials 2. It's just 3 of them. I just left them together. I haven't inked them up or anything, but I'm thinking about doing something with that. And having that in here. And I feel like, I don't know if we need a third thing or not. I don't know. Did I have this back here maybe? I don't think I did. But I do like having things in odd numbers, so maybe I did have it back there. I don't know. But this is just an idea, just as a thought. These are these can all be tags. These can all have things on the back. You can mat the back. You can put pretty pattern paper, whatever you want to do. There's just some ideas. But I do like the way this has turned out. I kind of, I don't know. So when you close it, so it'll be like that. So you see how it holds it super snug. There it is from that view, and with all the inserts and stuff in there and everything. It's still, and we still have a pocket in here that we need to add some things to, but I'm not going to go there just yet. So I'm going to open this back up. It's just so we can have something pretty to look at while we're working. And then I was thinking about these things over here. So this and this are leftover. This was page 27. We printed off. We used the other part of page 27 for something else. Oh, for this. That's the other part of page 27 right there. I'm pretty sure. I wonder if I wrote it on here. Of course I didn't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. It doesn't look like it did. But anyway, so the other two pieces that we have left are these two. And this one, remember we have this little tuck here, right? So this one, I cut a corner, chomped one corner, and then the mat is just a scrap from another thing. It was in my scrap drawer, my Crafty Companion scrap tray. So I just traced this out, and then I used the other corner chomper to mat that. You don't have to, but it fits perfectly. So I want to use that as a tag. So I am going to glue this down. Look, I'm going to be covering up the doggy, but that's okay. Okay. Put my lid back on. And this here is also something we had printed off. This was page 14, and we used the other bit of 14, but this was in there, so we might use this. I cut it out and inked it. Actually, I can go ahead and glue it together since it's ready to go anyway. Close it. I just had 2 paper clips holding it closed, and I'll just hold it closed again for now until it dries. So also what I wanted to do is I wanted to put a hole reinforcement on here, but I'm gonna measure for the center real quick. And mark it and put my hole reinforcement there. So these we prepped early on in the journey, so they are ready to go. So I need my what is this? A paper punch. Connie, thank you, Connie. Connie sent this to me because it's purple. Okay, and I'm just going to punch through there, flip it around, put another one on the back side, like that. Then I'm going to use this gold baker's twine that I had left over, or maybe this is a better size, that I had left over from making the booklet. Whoop, maybe. You guys, I'm having allergy issues at the moment. Okay, so this was one that I wanted to use here. But then I also wanted to do a little embellishment here. So I was going to use, this is from the journaling spot set number 2. And I was going to use this other piece that I had cut, fussy cut, like something like this. Just to kind of give that overlap a little bit, and then put one of the butterflies. So this butterflies from the die cut set. So I'd probably do something like that. And I think that would be super cute. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to ink this. So I sound funny, and that's because I keep sneezing. So then I'm trying to not let it get the better of me. Alright, so I'm going to stick this. Sorry, birdie. I'm covering up the birdie. Just like that. And I'm going to leave it loose, so if I wanted to stick something under there, I probably should have grabbed a cardstock version, but it's okay. So I'm going to stick a little bit of glue back here. And the butterfly. Let's put the butterfly right there. So we've got that, which I think that is super cute. Now I like this tall skinny tag here in this little tuck that we made. And I was thinking about maybe putting this in here, but I don't know. But I was also thinking about, this is one of the envelopes from the junk journal, or I'm sorry, the Flip Flop ephemera set. And I'm thinking about using this and decorating the outside. So I'm going to ink this up. Just a little bit. You know something else you can do? Let me scoot everything, and I'll show you something else you can do if you don't want to ink things up. One of the things you can do, if you got something that you didn't print anything on the back, but you want to give it a little something, this is just some leftover coffee from one morning, and I put it in a jar, and I just poured some in this bottle. It's just straight up coffee that I drink in the morning. Just regular, regular coffee. I just put it in this bottle. So all I'm going to do is spritz the back side of this paper like this. That's it. And then I'm going to dry it, and you'll see it has a cool effect. Okay, it's not 100% dry, but it has a really neat effect because it kind of mixes with the ink. So I printed this on an inkjet, I believe. So it just kind of gives a neat, I think, vintage look to it. So I am just going to glue these together, or glue this envelope together. So yeah, it looked like this before, right? It looked white. So now it's like, it's just got a more vintage, cool vibe to it. Okay. Well, except for this part right there, it didn't really, and that's okay. It's totally fine. So I'm just going to just kind of bow this up. I'm going to burnish it a little bit so it's a little bit flatter. And then I was thinking about doing something here. So my idea was to use one of the embellishments. I actually got the idea from the paper collection, and to add like a critter, whether it be a butterfly or a bird, and I think I'm going to go with the butterfly. And I want it to do like a little flower. I don't know if it's going to be under there like that. I don't know. I haven't decided. But like a little cluster thing. Okay? Well, all right. Next, I wanted to show you this other product that I've got. I've never used it before. This is the first time I've used it. And this is, whoops, that's not it. Those are inserts that I was thinking about using. This is We Are Memory Keepers Sticky Folio. So this is permanent, sticky, easy way to turn anything into a sticker. So it's, you remember the sticker maker thingies. Like, I think I have it right here. Oh, I did. Oh, I do. Which you could also use this as well. These create a sticker, so you stick something down in here, and then this also says permanent, and then you pull it out and it's a sticker. Okay, so this will work as well, I'm assuming. But what I found interesting about this is you're not wasting as much. Well, from what I can tell, you're not wasting as much sticky, because if you were to stick this embellishment here in here, oh, it's not even going to fit. So I have the bigger version of this too, the really big one, but that would be really wasteful. So this won't fit in here, but if it did, you'd be wasting a whole bunch of sticky stuff, because you know, there'd be a lot of useless sticker there now. Okay, or sticky stuff. You know what I mean. So if you got that, you could use that, but I wanted to use this. So since there's two of these, I thought now this is the perfect opportunity to see if it'll work. So all I did was I stuck this down to the inside of this sheet, right? So this is a backing, this is a backing, and then there's dots, right? So I stuck it down, and then I took my foam folder and burnished. Now I haven't tried to pick it up yet, but I'm wondering if it's going to be hard. So I'm just going to try to peel it off this way. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. I don't know. Can you see where it's been removed? Maybe if I took that paper backing back off. You see where there's no sticky dots right there? Okay. All right. I'm digging this. This is cool. Okay, so before I stick this down, I need to decide though if I want that flower under or over. I don't know, you guys. I kind of think, because the butterfly, I kind of think it should be over here like so. So I'm just going to stick it to there, and then I'm going to put glue on the back of that little flower. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to try to find the center. And then burnish it down, or push it down. So it'd be really hard to get glue on every little nook and cranny, and it's crooked. Of course it's crooked. All right, now I'm going to try to stick this on here like that. Well, I'm not going to try. I am going to succeed. It's just one of the butterfly die cuts. All three of those pieces are from the die cuts of this collection. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cute. Let's bring the book back. So then there's another insert, number 2. Plus, that's like a butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Can you see the butterfly on the paper there? Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. So that's 3 butterflies. Super cool. And then I may put, I haven't decided, I might put this in here. Maybe. Or should I put it over here instead? I don't know. I want to use this, so I'm just going to leave it sit there. The other thing I have is, this is also from the Flip Flop ephemera. It's just a little mini envelope. I was thinking about maybe putting this in here, just because it's a different tone, it's a different thing altogether, but it kind of matches that brown. So I think we'll just leave it like that, I think. No. This cluster here, I think that'll be good. And then, why don't we, while we're here, let's tackle these. So we're gonna set these aside, I think. And, look, I got a whole pile. Did I already show you my pile of things? Just a bunch of random embellishments and stuff that I was messing with. So I need to keep certain things together. Like these are part of the template, so let's put those together. So these two, let me get my papers out. I wonder if I have anything scrap-wise that's big enough to mat. Not that. I kind of want to print off the mats for these with the background design on them, just because I like the way this looks. I like the way this, let me do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go print that out. And the mats for those are on page 57. So I'm going to print page 57 with the freebie background design one, the vintage script. I'm going to print that one out and I'm going to cut them out and then I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, so I printed page 57 off and on white cardstock, and I cut these two out because these are the mats for this page. But I'm going to set these aside. I had the idea. Do you remember that page that we had the extra one sitting out from the journal that we made? Right? This was an extra. I was thinking about maybe using these as mats, except, well, let me show you. Just let me show you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trace and cut and show you. And then the other one, this might be really fun or really dumb. I don't know. We'll find out together. I'm really hoping my allergies calm down. I guess I could close this. I don't know why I've got this open. It's super pretty. That's why I've got it open. But I can close that. Alright, I'm going to trim this off. This is going to be so cool. I hope. So what if we took this and we attached it down on one side and then it flipped open like this? What do you think? Do you think that's kind of a fun idea? I think it is. I think it is. So I need to change my battery is what I need to do. So I guess worst case scenario, we have to print new inserts and put these somewhere else, or they just don't work. But either way, we're gonna try it. So I'm just gonna try it, except I think, well, I'm just gonna try it. So this goes like this. I'm gonna glue it. I might even just glue it. I don't know, I better glue it. I better glue it all the way around. Just kind of like an interactive something, you know. I think it's a cute idea. We'll see if it's a cute idea or not. think that's gonna look good. However, I do want to, I'm gonna rip this because just the top. I need something sharper. Maybe better. Just the top layer. Like that. So that I can still put a pretty hole reinforcer. Why do I keep saying that wrong? Hole reinforcement on. Alright, where are we at here? Oh, there goes my printer talking to us. Put one there. Put one there. That's so cute. Okay. Oops, that's a different one. That's the wrong one. I don't want that one, I want this one. Alright, I'm going to flip them over and put one on this side. Whoop. I'm going to add some of that gold baker's twine. Just broke this in half, the piece that I have. Yeah, these are too big. That's okay though. Yeah, this is cute. Should I embellish them further, you think? That is so cute. It's either that or this. Which one do you like better? You guys let me know your thoughts. We can always make new ones. We can always make new inserts. This is, I need to write on here, page 57. Just so I know. But I do feel like we should add something. Something that to them. I don't know what. When we're all done, not a butterfly. What do you guys think? Is that cute? We could add a flower to it from the flowers that we printed or cut. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Nothing's jumping out at me like, yeah, you gotta put that there. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. You guys are gonna have to let me know your thoughts on that, because that's cute. Whoop. Okay, I am going to cut those shorter. I'm either going to cut them shorter or tie them differently. Let's see. What if I do it like this? I just don't want them coming undone. Yeah, I like that better, I think. Sorry about my snipples, you guys. It's honestly. Oop, am I doing? No, I'm doing it right. What did I decide? I don't know what I haven't decided anything on this. So I think I could just stick it in this pocket for now. And we can come back to it. And then the other pocket that we have is this one. And I did print off some inserts, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to create anything with them just yet. You can obviously, of course, use photo mats as inserts as well. But I wasn't going to do just that. I was going to do, what's these? Oh, these are too square. Oh, maybe I'll do like a set of photo mats and then one of the tag inserts. That might be cool. We might do that. But I have a tag insert that I want. It's not technically a tag. I have to make it a tag. But that I want to put in there. So I'm just going to leave this as is for the moment. And we'll come back to that. All right, I think that's all. I think that's all we're going to do today. You guys are going to have to let me know your thoughts. If you like this better than the mat, the printable mat itself. You're gonna have to let me know what you guys think. I think it turned out really cute. I really like all the different little bits and details. Even though I didn't have a whole lot of time today, I'm glad that I did a little bit of something with you guys just to make it a little extra special. So thank you so much for joining me today, and don't forget to check out everything in the description box and the first pinned comment and all of that. Make sure you're subscribed. And turn the bell notifications on, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.